Hey guys, so in this video I'll just guide you through how to complete the following challenge lab. First let me do the procedures. Now you need to do the following thing. So for this, go to Workbench and go to the user manage notebooks. Click on the Open Jupyter Lab and now wait until open Jupyter Lab opens. Now click on the terminal and copy the following code and paste it and click on Run. Just downloads the prompt.ipyn file in the same directory since we specified dot. So we got it in the same directory. Now open it. Now we need to execute every cell. So first we need to execute this cell to install the requirements. And yeah, I think everything installed well. So now click on run again. Click on OK. The kernel will restart. Now we need to replace the project ID here. So for that, go to instructions and click on project ID. Copy it and replace it here. And same with the region too. Okay, you need to just change it over here. That's it. You don't need to change here or here or here or here or here, because this is what we're doing. We are saving it in a variable and using it again. I think most of you are changing it here and here too, so no need to do that, because that's the reuse of it. Like, that's the use of we created this project ID and location variables to use it here. So just change it here and don't touch this part. Now just execute it and again execute the following two. Now we need to change the prompt here. So for that, go back to the return, copy this following prompt and replace it with this text and click on the cell and click on run. You can see a whole lot of call request is sent back, and it generated all the prompts, different answers. So just go through it, or just copy paste the code in ChatGPT, or just try to understand the code. What is it? I think it's very easy to just see what is everything and all. So just go through it. Next, I think we are done with the task one. So we need to save it. It's already saved. So if not, just click on Control S. So click on Control S, it will be saved. Now check it, is it completed? Yeah, and now it's done. Now you'll move to task two. So in this, you need to clone the repository or generative AI repository. So for that, copy the code. Now go to close the Jupyter Lab. Now go to Cloud Shell. Wait until it loads. Click on continue. Now it opens, so copy paste the code, click on enter, wait until it the git clone completes. So now we need to change the directory after the cloning is completed. Yep, we are done with the cloning. Now just change the directory. So Control V, we change the directory. You can see the directory is changed. So now we need to install. We need to download the gef.py file where we execute every code. So that's where the code rise. So click on authorize. Wait until the code runs. Okay, now we need to change a few parts here. So I'll just for that you need to open the Cloud Shell editor. So the Cloud Shell editor rise about here. You can see open editor. Click on that. Wait until it gets load. Now we need to go to the Generative AI and go to language and go to sample apps. I'm sorry, go to Gemini and go to sample apps. Instead of Gemini, you need to go to sample apps. You'll see Gemini Streamlit Cloud Run. Click on shift.py. There you'll get the shift.py which we downloaded. Now go to ingredient 3, go to line number 99 and you need to write a code here. So the code is for create options for wine preferences. So for that we need to include the following options: red, white, none. So let's write the code for it. So for that you need to create a variable called wine equal to st streamlit.radio, since it's a radio button, radio, open parenthesis, click on enter and write a text. Okay, it means you select your wine preference. Select your wine preference. Now give a new line. Click on comma. Now we should give the options: red, white, and none. That's it. Now we need to give the key as wine. Now since I want the red wine to be in horizontal, so I just say horizontal equal to true. So that's it. Everything is done. It got saved because you can see I think auto save is enabled. Yeah, auto save is enabled, so it is saved. You can see there is an into mark here. So that's it. You need to write this following code here, and that's it. You will be saved. Now you need to change the prompt. So for that, go here and click on copy it and replace this with the following code. Like select everything and click on Control V. So you need to select everything. Before that, you need to select every prompt and click on Control V. Now that's it. Everything is done. We saved it. So now come here and save the file. Now we need to upload this into the cloud storage. So click the copy the command. Now go back to Google Cloud Console. Go click on Open Terminal and run it. I think that's it. It is uploaded. So we can just check the progress. That's it. We are done with that and move on to task 3. So this is where you need to be careful. So yeah, I need to go to Cloud Shell to run the test. So you will be here in Cloud Shell. So for that, we are in the path. So make sure you're in the same path. So check we are in the same path. So you can see in the green, blue color. So it's the same path. We need to set up the Python virtual environment and install dependencies for that. So which will be done in this two lab. So you are already done with. If you are done with this lab, you will be familiar with this process. So I'll just uh, give the commands and show how to do it. First, let's export our project and project ID and region. We're done, and now we'll write a Python. We'll set up the environment. So I left type the code, and we'll get back to you. Now we need to execute the following code, following command. So now we need to change the source. So give the source as Gemini dash Streamlit slash pin slash activate. Enter. I think the source got changed. You can see this. Got a Gemini Streamlit at the start. So we change the Streamlit. So now we need to install the dependencies. For that, we have a requirements.txt file where all the requirements are being saved. Like what are the versions and what are the uh, requirement packages required. So we just import from that. We use requirements.txt to install all those packages. So Python dash m, sorry, Python 3 dash m install. We need to give the .r flag too. Yep, there you go. Now we are done with setting up our environment, installing the dependencies and setting up. Now we just need to run the chef.py. So for that, we'll use the Streamlit. So I'll just write the code and we'll show you. Now we need to run the following codes. This following command and click on enter. Sorry, it is XSRF production. So there you go. So it's running. So it's in the local host. So you click on the link. You'll be redirected to a new tab where the app gets. So all the chef.py code will run here. And we changed a little bit. We added the wine. So here it is. So since it's given horizontal and everything, so it's came in horizontal and so we have red, white, and none of the options. So we just select cuisine with some. You need to run this first. At least you need to run this since to complete this task. You need to test it and run the process. So without running, you will not get the process done. So I think it is generated 3 recipes. So that's fine. So just click on check my progress. Yeah, we are done with it. Now we'll go to the task 4. So this is the same thing. You need to execute everything in the same direct same I mean, same steps. So you just click Control C and write clear. So just clear everything. So You need to be in the same folder, some same directory. So where you need to run the command. So for that, you need to use this doc file. So we will be using Docker file and push the image to the artifact registry. So for that, we need to set up again the project end. So for that, just click on up arrow and until you reach export project, or just click export project and click on up arrow, down arrow now. Click on up arrow again till you reach region. That's it. We reached region and all. Now we need to set up the Docker file. So do this very carefully. Now we just need to say v Docker file and click on enter. Now now click on down arrow until you reach entry point. Click on down arrow until you reach entry point, and after you reach entry point, click on I. Now you need to click right button. I need to rename the app.py as chef.py. Now we need to click Alt Shift Enter. Sorry, Alt Shift colon. You can see there is a colon over here. So click on right WQ and click enter. So that's it. We set up the Docker file. So now we need to change assign some variables. So for that, array ar underscore repo is equal to chef repo. Make sure there is no space between equal to and before equal to and after equal to. So ar repo is done, and you just need to create this too. And then now we need to use gcloud artifacts repository command to create the artifact registry with the following parameters and values. So for that, I will just write the code and show you. For this, first you need to open a notepad and type the following type the following code and execute it. So this is a command for creating the artifact registry. And since it will take a lot of time, we'll be executing two codes at once, creating the artifact registry and will submit. So for this, copy this command and go to the notepad, click on Control V, and you need to submit a flag called last tag and give it a space and copy this following code, this part, and paste it in the notepad, give it a space, and that's it. Now select everything and go to the cloud shell and paste it and just run it. It will take a lot of time. It will take max for like around 5 to 8 minutes. So I'll just skip that part and we'll get up after the code executes. Now we are done with this code, so we'll move on to the next task. So just click on check my progress and it's done. So we'll move to the next task. So the same, we are just deploying it in the cloud run so that it will be accessed for everyone. So for that, there will be a small code. I'll just write the code and will show you. I'll just clear it off first. Now I need to just run the following code. I need to run the following code and see this code and click on enter. Click on S and click on Y and click on enter. It will take another few minutes, so I will just skip the part after the code executes, command executes. Yeah, now we are done with this. So this is where our project is deployed. Our app is deployed in the cloud run. So you can just click on the following link. You can just copy it and you can send it to your friends, or you can just send it to your mobile and you can run it from anywhere. You can open it in anywhere. It is a public URL. So now we need to open and run it and just go with the default thing. Just click on Indian something. Click on none. Click on generate my recipes. I think it will be generated. I can just go to the prompt too, like you can see how the prompt is sent back, sent to Gemini Pro, and how it is displaying the recipes. So I think we got the output. So now just go here and click on check my progress, and we're done with all the tasks. We got 100 out of 100, so it's done with all the tasks. So that's it. I can end the lab now.